So the next problem I'm going to work is down the sheet a little bit. It's right here. And I picked this one out because it's a little bit different from the other ones that we've done. So when we look at the coefficients for this one, we see that 6 doesn't really divide evenly into 9. But what we do notice is that 9 is divided by 3, and so is 6. So if we were, and one more thing we should remember, that a negative divided by a positive, a negative divided by a negative ends up with a positive. So let's draw a line there. And since we know that 9 divided by 3 is 3, we'll put 3 up there. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. And since we know that the negative divided by negative is positive, I just made this positive. Okay, so let's take a look at u now. It's 8 up above, 2 below. So if we just subtract 2 from 8, we get u to the 6th power up above. Now when we look at the v's, we notice that the exponent in the denominator is larger. So what happens is if we say 2 minus 6, we get negative 4. And we know that negative exponents turn positive if we put them down in the denominator. So that's what happens. We put the v down in the denominator and we make it a positive 4. Instead of a negative 4. All right, so that's what we got using our shortcut rules, but let's see what happens when we factor it out. So negative 9, so this time I'm going to factor it a little. I'm going to say negative 3 times 3, and then I'm going to say u to the 8th is u times 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 u. So that's 8 u's. And then we've got 2 v's, v times v. And then for the denominator, we've got a negative 3 times 2. And then we've got u to the 2nd power, or u times u. And then we've got v to the 6th power. So that's v times v times v times v times v times v. All right, so we can make a giant 1 there, or cancel those out. And the same thing here. And now we need to look at our u's. So we can cancel those and cancel those. And of course, over here, we can cancel the negative 3 and the negative 3. So what we have left in the top is a 3, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 u's, so 3 u to the 6th power. And then below we have the 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 v to the 4th power. Okay, so there is our answer. And let's compare this to what we got by using our shortcut rules, and we see they're exactly the same.